Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, that just means you are catching the replay. When you pop on, say hey, and make sure you comment the word pumpkin, and I will send you the supply list for everything that I'm using tonight. But y'all, I'm really excited about this one because it's a little mini version of a big old door hanger. And it's gonna fit on this guy that y'all absolutely love. Well, that's just par for the course. Welcome on in. But y'all comment that word pumpkin, and oh gosh, am I on my page? There we go. It wasn't popping up for me. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna paint our pumpkin. We're gonna use the color Hey Pumpkin. When you comment that keyword, you'll get the supply list for everything I'm using. But let's go ahead and paint the base. When y'all pop on, say hey. So I am gonna thin this out with a little bit of water. Hi, Kathy. A little bit of water. We might have to do a coat or two. I'm not quite sure. You don't have to paint the center part. I'm probably going to, just cause I don't know. Hello. Hi guys. How was everybody's weekend? What did y'all do? Did you do anything fun? I always ask all that, but happy Monday. It was a Monday. Hello. Hi, Debbie Cash. And y'all, do me a huge favor, hit that heart button and make sure you share the video. As y'all know, that helps me out tremendously if you are able to do that. But I am using the color Hey Pumpkin, and I'm obviously painting the pumpkin in this color. You could use the color Papaya, but I made a big version and a little version of this. And I asked y'all in the broadcast channel what size y'all wanted, and the majority of y'all voted for this size. So I thought, let me show y'all this size, and then y'all can pick whatever size you want. Hello. Hi, Marcy, how are you? So just give me 1 second. I know my head is down and I'm not looking at comments, but I will check them in just 1 minute. Okay, so there is that base color. Let's paint the centerpiece. We cooked a crab and shrimp stew for my family. Yum. I'm not a big shrimp fan, but yay, that sounds good. I'm not a big seafood person. I just have never liked the taste of seafood whatsoever. It's just not my jam. I don't enjoy it. No, Miss Linda, I started early. So I was supposed to go live a little bit later, but I had my machine running and I started to cut, and I was like, this would be the perfect time for me to go live. That way, by the time I'm done with this, the machine will be done cutting and I can keep on going. You're not a big seafood. See, worked all day, still here, but alone now, finishing some paperwork. Sometimes being alone at work is the best. I mean, I'm alone all day at my job, but I would think going into the office. You're good, Miss Linda, not a problem. All right, this one is probably gonna need another coat because I painted that all janky. Hi, Patty. All right, let's get this dry. Let's see if it needs another coat. This is gonna be a really, really simple project, I promise. Thank you, Stephanie. Went to church and I went to a yard sale cleaning a client's house and did crafts. Fun. Got ham hock soup in the crock pot. I love me some crock pot meals. That's for dang sure. Hi, Victoria. My day is good. It's been busy. I have been working really hard, trying to get myself caught up on orders, y'all. As y'all know, I'm a little bit behind, but I am getting myself, tonight, I'm going to get myself caught up. So I am going to work late tonight. That way we can get, not this week, Kristen, because I'm behind a little bit on orders because of my trip. So I didn't want to do another cutout of the week and then put myself behind even more. So we'll go back to cut out the week next week. But we will have a live sale on Wednesday. So make sure y'all come back for that. All right, I am gonna do another coat of this because I painted it a little not great. Not little. I didn't paint it great at all. It has all these streaks and everything. The raffia ribbon info I sent you painted well. Ooh, yay! I have some of that and I love it. I just need to pull it out and use it. And actually, I meant to pull it out for this live. Shocker, I forgot something. Y'all know I'm so forgetful. But I love that stuff. I'll have to pull it out and I'll show y'all what we're talking about. But I'm making a big old mess. Lifestyle on Wednesday, transfers and cutouts. I don't know. What do y'all want? Do y'all want transfers and cutouts? Do y'all want Christmas transfers? Or do you just want cutouts? What do y'all want? I did, Miss Victoria. I sure did. I haven't had a chance to send it out, but I have your info, my friend. I got it. All right. I am just making this worse, I feel like. I am not doing a great job at painting this. Papaya and a tad bit of espresso makes a perfect, ooh, there you go. I wanted to use this Hey Pumpkin because I already have it. But that's a great tip. Thank you, Missy. Christmas cutouts. Ooh, we could do a round of Christmas cutouts. So that's the question. Do you want a round of Christmas cutouts or do you want Christmas fall cutouts? Because I could do a combination. Whatever y'all want. All right, let's try this. Goodness. I got butterfingers today. Pumpkin, yes. Comment the keyword pumpkin. You'll get all the info. A combo. Okay. All right, I am going to put this to the side, but if you're just popping on, we did our base. Here's our top part. We're going to set that to the side. Let's finish painting the rest of our pieces, and then we'll put it together. So, your girl needs to clean this craft room. It is a mess. How are the puppies? They're doing good. They're in their crate right now. Just because it's a little warm outside, so I'm leaving them in their crate for a little bit, and then they'll be let out after my live. And that way they don't bark. So that's why they're not saying hello to y'all. Okay, so we have Hey Pumpkin. We're going to paint this in black. Christmas cutout. Christmas cutouts. So do y'all want transfers or no transfers? I guess that's my question. Yes to transfer or to no to transfer. All right, we're gonna go in. Now I did offload my brush a little bit so I don't put so much on and it doesn't cake up in the, like, I guess the crevices of the cutouts, if you will. Ooh, okay, we could do some Grinch. Now, if I do Grinch, y'all can't tell on me because I can get in trouble for that. Always transfers. Jennifer's like, give me all of the transfers. Girl, I got lots of transfers. And if there's ever any transfer that y'all are looking for, send me a message because more than likely I have it. Thanksgiving cutouts. Hi, Haley. All right, let's get this on here. I love painting with the black because usually it covers in one coat. It's super simple. Do you have "'Tis the Season"? You know what? I think like current, okay, so let me rephrase that. I have a lot of retired transfers, right? I don't have a lot of the current ones just because you can get them on the website. But Marcy, let me check. I might have bought one like on an off chance. Not the one with the small, medium-sized one. Miss Leona, I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. But let me check, Marcy. Send me a message. That way I don't forget because your girl is forgetful. Hi, Lynn. It's finally cooling there. I don't remember what I was saying. If you're ever looking for a transfer, just send me a message. Y'all, I am like off today. I'm working on the fall sign behind you. This one, I love that one. I love the colors that we did on that one. Y'all loves that cutout too. All right, let me wipe down my hands and let's see. Let's paint this top part. We're gonna do espresso in that part. You love the retired ones. So here's what I'm thinking. Maybe I do like a retired transfer sale like one time a month, just because y'all like the cutouts a lot more. And sometimes it's hard to do transfers and cutouts at the same time. Maybe that's what I'll do. But I'm also kind of considering doing like a discounted sale, a discounted transfer sale over in my VIP group. I don't know. There's so many possibilities, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna go in with espresso. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna cover that up with a bow anyways. But there we go. It is a perfect color for a pumpkin. Yes, you could do your pumpkin in any color you wanted to. It doesn't have to be orange. Okay, let's get everything dry. And then y'all, now comes the fun part, is gluing it together and doing the bow. You love the barn ones. Do whatever you want to do, we'll be fine with it. I know, Mr. Robbie, I just like to ask, especially with, you know, holidays and stuff coming up. Everybody's, you know, budgets are different. So I probably will do like a discounted transfer sale over in my VIP group sometime this month, maybe towards the end. And maybe I'll just keep it cutouts for the rest of the month. And maybe this week we'll do like half fall, half Christmas cutouts. Maybe? I don't know. What do y'all think? We are going to distress this. So we're going to add a little dimension to it. All right, tell me, what did y'all have for dinner? I always ask this because I'm always so jealous. I always want to come to y'all's houses and eat. Yes, cats. Okay, perfect, Miss Sharon. All right, so now that that is painted, we are going to, it's not in there, shocker. Y'all, this room is a disaster. Like, it's bad, like real bad. All right, let me figure out, let's do walnut stain. Oh my gosh. Is anybody else's craft room just like an absolute mess? Barbecue pork, pizza, chicken Alfredo, yum, yum, yum. I am jealous. I'm coming over to all of y'all's houses to eat dinner, so that way I don't have to cook. Just kidding. Oh, today is just not my day. I can't find my finger daubers. So we might have to improvise. So I can't find this, my bag of these, probably because it's so messy in here. So we're just gonna use the actual thing and then we're gonna use our finger. Mine is horrible. See, okay, I'm not the only one. No, Missy, I haven't been crafting a lot. It's just an absolute mess. I'll have to take a video and I'll post it for y'all tomorrow, but it's a disaster in here. All right, so I am gonna take the edge of my ink pad and then I am just gonna try to just use my finger to distress, and it works just as good. Not as good, but it works. It does its job. See? It's not bad. I have a craft room, but paint in my, girl, me too. I paint at my kitchen table sometimes. And then I have to go clean that up when people come over. Ooh, a makeup wedge. That's a great idea. If I knew where mine were. And I just found them the other day too. Shocker, y'all. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're just going to stick with the finger method. It'll be fine. All right. So going in with the stain, and I'm just using my finger to blend it out. I clean up mine, and then exactly, Cheryl, exactly. It just gets to be a big old mess. Every time I clean it, I'm so proud of myself, and I tell myself, I'm going to keep it this clean. Does that ever happen? No. No, because I get lazy, and I don't do what I need to do. But I do. I have a bunch of transfers sitting everywhere in here from my sale a couple weeks ago that I really just need to go put away. And that would clean up a lot of the mess. But have I done that? That would be a negative. Hi, Chris. I need to come. Yes, Missy, come on, girl. Come, if you want to organize it, come on. All right, so now we're going to go in with the center part. I'm going to buff this out a little bit. I know it's kind of hard to see. It's a lot easier if I had my finger dauber for y'all to see, but I will find those. I cleaned mine and exactly. All right. Oh Lord. And y'all, it is really hot in this room because behind my phone, there's 2 windows, and right here, there's 2 windows. And then with my photography lights on, it gets warm in here. So I probably should have waited to go live a little bit later, but it's fine. I love to organize too. Like, not the rest of my house is absolutely perfect, but it's a lot better than this craft room. I'm crafting on my kitchen island because I have not had my craft she shed at my new place. Oh, you haven't gotten your new craft shed yet? I'm jealous. I want one. Maybe one day. Ooh, y'all. That looks good. My son came in my craft room, saw my pastelings and said, Mom, is this where all your... That's funny. All right, so we're going to go in with some stick fast glue. I clean and then get another package. Yep, exactly, Michelle. Exactly. I'm going to use my stick fast. As y'all know, I get this from Amazon. It is the bee's knees. I prefer it. Now, if you're going to get a bigger version of this and you're going to do it on like your outside door, I do, Missy. I have blackout curtains, if you will, blackout shades that are pulled down, but it still gets warm in here. If you're going to put this outside, I don't recommend using hot glue. I would use stick fast glue or a different kind of glue, because if it gets hot where you live, then more than likely that glue is going to heat up and all your pieces are going to fall off if you use hot glue. That's okay, Karen. So, I just recommend a different type of glue if you're going to put it outside. All right, so comment the word pumpkin. That will get you the supply list. Y'all, this is so cute already. That will get you the supply list, including the link to the cutouts that I'm using. We are going to put this on the large signpost, which y'all love. But I have it available in different sizes. I think all the way up to 18 inches. So, all right, so here's my next question. Should we add some white to the wording or just leave it black? What color stain did I use? For what? This one is the 10 3/4. This one is the smallest size, and it's gonna fit like right here. So it's gonna hang on the large signpost. But this is the large signpost. Add white, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Looks good, add white. I knew y'all were gonna say add white, the edges. So I'm just gonna use my finger for this and just add a little bit of white to all over the wording the best I can. Ooh, we should have sanded. Too late, I already added the white. I mean, I guess I could wipe it off or just paint over it. But I'm not gonna add it everywhere. I'm just trying to use my finger. I'm probably not doing the best job with my finger, but you know what? We make do. It needs white. It's real cute when you do that. When I add like the white to the black letters. And this ink pad that I'm using came from Amazon too. Okay. We're just going in just a smidgen. I still have to put small and large posts together that I bought last year. Oh my goodness, girl, you need to put them together. The directions, when you purchase the signpost, the directions are on the website. So many people message me asking how to put them together. If you go look at the listing on the website, the directions are posted there for you. So you know how to put them together. I was trying to print them out, but it just got to be too tedious. So I posted them there. Okay. I do more or less. It doesn't look the best because, you know, I don't know where my daubers are. Yay, Michelle, I'm so glad you like it. Do we like it? Add more or leave? What do y'all think? While we're deciding that, I'm gonna start on the ribbon. Oh, good. I started the small one and gave up. Oh no, Miss Karen, always send me a message. But those directions are posted on the website because I don't expect y'all to remember how to put that together. That'd be a little difficult. Looks good. Okay. I'll wait to glue it to see what everybody else thinks. All right, I think that looks good. Oh, I cut that the wrong way. Oops. Looks good. Okay. So I'm going to use some burlap ribbon. Leave it. Thank you, Miss Julie. All right, let me close this up before I get it where I don't want it. And then we're just going to use some buffalo plaid. And then we're going to add some greenery, and then we're going to be done, y'all. It was a quick project tonight. That looks good with the white. Thank you. Hold on, y'all. I make it look easy, Miss Karen. Sometimes I feel like I make it way more difficult than what it really needs to be. We all know that's true. But I try. I try to show y'all. I mean, I'm not perfect. Clearly. But that's okay. Your lives are quick. I try to keep them quick. I try not to be on here for like 2 hours like other people. It's just not me because I like to be on here quickly and show y'all a quick project that you can do. But I'm not one of those that I'm on here for forever and a day. Well, thank you. Some days it does not feel like it, Miss Missy. A lot of days it doesn't feel like it, but that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna stack these, tie them in the middle, make sure that it's even. The big ice cream last year took me 3.5 hours. You had it done in 45 minutes. Oh my goodness, Miss Karen. Well, you also have to think, like, I do this daily, right? I craft daily, and I kind of, I mean, not all the time. I mean, y'all know, but I try to go in with a plan. But I do it every day, and y'all, sometimes my projects look good from far away, especially like the painting. It'll look good from far away, but up close, it's a mess. So don't ever feel like you have to be as quick as someone you're watching, you know, because they do it every single day. Okay, hold on. Ooh, I'm trying to get this in the center. Does chalk still have the chalkable shapes or whatever they are called to the minis on them? I'm not sure. Hi, Tammy. I did, Miss Jenny. You finally had to pull up my video. That's okay. That's why it's there. That's why I do my lives, is to show y'all how to make something, right? And then when you go to do it, you have an example that you can look at while you're crafting. You overthink it. Girl, me too. I overthink it as well. It's okay. That is still not centered, and it's going to drive me nuts. Sometimes I have a plan on a project, and other times I'm staring at, yep, exactly. Exactly. That's okay though. Alrighty. What is going on here? I can't get this centered. Is that what they're called? I don't know. I would search by the transfer name, Stephanie. If you search by the transfer name, then it should pop up if they have them. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, off the top of my head. Okay, we're gonna dovetail these. Then, should we add some of this to it or just the bow? I'll show y'all here in just a second. And then I'm gonna show y'all how to use the door hanger attachment. I had to keep stopping and starting the video because you were, that's okay. That's why that's there. I'm glad that you used it, Miss Karen. That makes me happy to hear. Soup's ready, Alex. Come on. I'm coming, Miss Michelle. All the way to California, right? Just let me hop on a flight. Okay, that is way too long. I'm always afraid to cut my tails like really short because then it's like a little stubby bow, and no one wants a stubby bow. Yes, add it. Okay, so here it is with just the ribbon. I meant to add raffia too, but that didn't happen clearly. So let's just add the greenery. Now I'm gonna cut off some of this. And then I guess they're not available, Stephanie, I'm not sure. Come to Oklahoma. That's a lot quicker of a plane ride than California. All right, let's cut this off. Whoop. See, I'm thinking of just doing, like putting this towards the bottom and putting, let's see, cut off another little one. And I got this from Michael's, this little number. Do I have a sunflower? I don't. Well, I do, but it's too big. It's way too big for the bow. Okay, what do y'all think? Oh Lord, let me see if I can hold this up. Do we like it with the greenery? I like it with the greenery. I ordered quite a few items listed on your, yay, thank you, Miss Karen. Come to Texas, well, just the top below Lawton, Oklahoma. You can drive. It's also not that long of a drive. That's true. That is very true. We're going to do the greenery. I'm just over here just talking, y'all. Don't mind me. Okay, let's add some glue. I'm trying to remember where it's going to be. Okay, put this on here. You like it with it. Perfect. Then we are all on the same page. This is where I get a little frustrated because a lot of times it doesn't want, the greenery does not want to stick. Okay, so now, do I want it in the center? Yeah, or to the side? I think centered. I work, oh, you do? See, I don't know. Well, maybe I'll come. No, you never know. I might surprise you. All right, I am going to use hot glue for this just because it sets up a little bit faster. You bought a staple gun. I have a staple gun, right? I do have one, but the staples are too long to where when I use it, the staples will go through the back. And before I had my glass mat, I used it on my table, and then the item got stuck to the table, and I had to pull it off. So I need to buy shorter staples so I can actually staple things and make it a little bit easier on myself than using hot glue. And plus it looks a little bit nicer. Ooh, ooh. Anybody else have that problem? Has anybody else done that while they're crafting? Staple something to their desk? Or am I alone in that? It's okay. All right, let's glue this down. And then we will see, okay, I'm not the only one. I don't know how to make a girl feel better. Hold that down. Hopefully it doesn't pop off. I need to stop messing with it. Just me being me, Miss Jennifer. Just the hot mess that I am. Okay, so I'm gonna put this to the side. We'll let it set for a second. But if you order this, if you order the pumpkin, no matter what size, you will get a door hanger attachment, okay? And everybody always asks me how I put this together. So it's very, very simple, I promise. You get two pieces. You're going to glue them together to where you can see the holes on the opposite side. Okay, this piece is going to create like a little barrier so you can put knots behind it and it lays flat still. So I'm going to glue these two pieces together. Now, if this is going to go outside, I recommend you use something different than hot glue. Okay. And then I'm going to use my piece of twine and I'm going to thread this through. Now you could do it multiple ways. You could thread it through, you could tie it like this, and it'd be fine. But the whole point is so this piece lays flat on the back of your, whatever you're hanging it on, right? So I'm gonna knot it. Okay, same thing over here. Now I just kind of have to figure out how long I want this to be. I think that looks good. So I'm gonna knot it on this side. Tie them together. Yeah. There's a lot of different ways that you can do it. I like to do it this way because then it lays flat. Because the circles being cut out gives you a little barrier. So your piece, the hanger, is flat against the surface. If you were to tie it and thread it through and like, I guess, tie the ends together and then thread it through, it's not gonna be completely flat. I don't know if that makes sense or if I'm explaining it well. But this is the way that I like to do it. It's just the easiest way for me. You do it however you want to. And then you're gonna glue the side. You're gonna put glue on the side where the knots are. Okay. And then hold it up. Let me get it centered. And it just hangs. Okay. So here's the large signpost. Let me get it on there. And it just hangs like that. Really, really simple, I promise. But there's our project. What do y'all think? I think this turned out pretty cute. So this guy is available on a bunch of different sizes. This size is the 10 and 3/4. I think if you go 12, it'll fit just fine on the large signpost, to be honest with you. But go grab this. Hit that heart button for me. Let's pick a winner and we are done. I think that turned out pretty good. All right, comment away. I will pick someone from the comments to win some Happy Mail. And we're done, y'all. And I'm gonna go continue working on orders. But there it is. So you don't have to have this in order to use this. You could hang this wherever you wanted to. You could even just lean it against something if you wanted to. But it's that simple. You could add a pattern to the pumpkin with a transfer. It is up to you. I didn't do that tonight. I just wanted to keep it really, really simple. Thanks, Lisa. I certainly try. I definitely try. Hi, Kelly. All right, let's pick a winner. 1, 2, 3. Miss Robbie Simpson, you are winner number 1. Let's pick another winner. We're gonna do 2 winners because I finally did a crafting live. It feels like it's been forever. So Robbie Simpson is winner number 1. No, Denise, this is the large signpost. This one is the large. I did find my little one. And this one is the mini signpost. So those are the size differences. The mini, the large. Hi Dee, we're just finishing up. We did this little pumpkin craft. Let's do another winner. 1, 2, 3. That landed on Miss Robbie again. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna pick the third person who puts the number 5 in the comments. The third person on my end who comments the number 5 will be the second winner. Now you'll see a different order than I do. So Lisa was number 1. Marcy Ritter was number 2. Kelly Lewis, you were the 3rd person on my end. So you are tonight's winner. If both of y'all will send me a message saying, hey, I won, I will send you a form to fill out so I can get your info and not forget your giveaway. If you want a giveaway from me showing all this stuff, I have your list over here. Don't worry about filling something out for me. I have it. But there it is. Y'all have a great night, and I will be back tomorrow. Bye, y'all.